Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Recently I have bought a ton of stuff which has just taken over my house, so I thought I will finally get around to doing a haul video. And now because I've had so many things, I thought I would separate them into sort of categories. Today is more of a makeup haul, and then I will have a skincare haul and probably another random haul as well coming up very soon. And if you hear snorting in this video, I swear it's not me, it is my little dog because he is clearly determined to get into this video. So you're going to say hello, Jax? This is him here, and he's been running about all day being a complete and utter torture. I'm going to put him on the floor and hopefully he'll go to sleep. But as I say, if you hear snorting in the background, this will be it. So starting off this makeup haul is something that I absolutely love to buy but really don't need at the minute, and that is more mascaras. So these are both from L'Oreal, you probably recognise them. And these are part of their Miss Manga collection. So the pink one is the Miss Manga Black Angel, and the yellow one is the Miss Manga Punky edition. Starting off with the Miss Manga one, I have had a similar one before. It was one of the Miss Manga, but it was just in regular black, and it was a really great mascara. I was so surprised by this mascara because I wasn't really thinking that I would like it. I bought it at the time when it first came out a while ago, and once I tried it, I absolutely loved it. It really gave me loads of volume, loads of length. The first or second time I used it, I wasn't so sure. But then once the formula dried out a little bit, it was perfect. Gave me loads of length, and it also gave me volume, which usually isn't something that I care about. You can build it up to be quite a thick mascara if you want that look. I personally don't. I prefer my eyelashes to be quite fluttery rather than quite thick and clumpy. There's the option to build it up if you like a thicker effect mascara. The Miss Manga Punky Mascara is a newer release and a newer version of the previous mascara I just showed you. Now this one, once again, is meant to give you loads of length and volume, but this is meant to be even more dramatic. I remember seeing a wee leaflet for this one which suggested that you should put loads of it on and then sort of separate your eyelashes using tweezers, which I am not going to do because that just seems like too much hassle, and apart from that I don't really like the spider leg look for my eyelashes. But I thought I would pick it up and give it a go anyway. It was on offer in Superdrug, I think, for about £4 or £5. I thought even if I don't like it for everyday wear, it'll come in handy for a tutorial if I'm doing a more dramatic look. Next I picked up eyelash curlers, and I know not everybody uses eyelash curlers, but I really think that they're an essential part if you like your eyelashes to look particularly long. And I personally don't really find eyelash curlers hard to use. Maybe the first or second time. It took me a little while to get used to using them. I think that it's so worth it because it makes your eyelashes look so much longer. I have really short eyelashes. It's really handy to curl them. So basically what happens is the curler basically bends your eyelashes backwards. I know that sounds a bit painful, but it isn't, honestly. And it just makes them look so much longer. Especially if you have short eyelashes, I would definitely pick up a pair and give it a whirl. I personally use them pretty much every day, because if your eyelashes can look longer, I don't see why you wouldn't do it. I just got a sort of Superdrug own pair, and I don't use a very expensive pair. I've never had to, and I'm sure there are better pairs out there, but this one does the job for me. So for the longest time, I have wanted a really nice turquoise shade eyeliner, just as a little hint of colour under my lower lashes. I've particularly been looking for a turquoise shade, and this one is just perfect. I wanted a turquoise shade that wasn't too blue and it wasn't too green either, so this one's just perfect. The shade that I picked up is just called Turquoise Vibe, and then I also picked it up in the purple version, and this is called Purple Light. So these are the swatches of them. Now both of these have a chrome effect. When I was swatching them there, they felt very soft, which is great. So hopefully they go on really easily and blend out quite nicely. But I'll try those out and let you know how I get on with them. Next up are two Collection 2000 lip pencils. And the first shade is called Number 2 Cappuccino, and the second one is in 17 Clover Pink. So the first one, Cappuccino, is a twist up version, and you would imagine this to be more of a brown shade, but it's actually more of a pinky nude colour. And this seems really creamy, so hopefully it goes on nicely and it stays on as well. And the second one is more of a rosy colour, and this is just a regular wooden pencil version, and it is more of a rose shade. So just show you the swatches of those. And at the top is the Clover Pink, and at the bottom is the Cappuccino. So as you can see, the Cappuccino isn't quite as brown as you would maybe imagine. The first thing that I've noticed between them is that the twist up one is much more creamier and softer, and the pencil version, which is typical of pencil versions anyway, is a little bit harder, and the formula is a little bit drier. I can't wait to use these because I've really recently been loving using lip pencils instead of lipsticks at the minute because it really seems to last a lot longer, so hopefully these will be really great additions to the ones that I already have. Next up is another lip product, and this is from Makeup Academy. This is one of their velvet lip lacquers. So I have mine in the shade Cookie, and I think this is about £4 from Superdrug. I really love Makeup Academy, especially their eyeshadows are so pigmented and everything, so I thought I would give some of their lip products a go. This one is basically a really strong purple shade, so I'll just swatch it in the middle. So that's it right in the middle there. And as you can see, it's a really strong purple shade. It's not too pinky purple, which I really like, and it's not too dark purple either. I basically picked this one up because a lot of people had said that it lasts really long. Now generally I'm not a fan of liquid lipsticks apart from the bourgeois ones, because I find that they dry out my lip. So I'm interested to see what I think of this one, and I just love the colour, so hopefully it's a good one. And if you're not too keen on this particular shade, which I'm sure a lot of people aren't, there are plenty of other shades to choose from as well. Next up is something I'm sure everybody on YouTube is bored of seeing, but it is the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection. And mine is in the shade 1 Fair. And basically I had to grab this as soon as I saw it because it is really difficult to get the lightest shade Fair in it. Recently I've been using the second shade up, and it's great and it still does the job, but it's just not as brightening as the Fair shade. I think this basically sells out as soon as it comes back into the shop, so I've been waiting weeks and weeks for this. So I bought it as soon as I saw it. Next up is something that I'm sure you've probably seen in a previous video of mine, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Skin Perfection Micellar Gel. It's a fairly recent release from L'Oreal. I've tried their micellar water and it's fab, and I really like to use that. This, however, is fantastic at removing eye makeup. It is specifically for eye makeup, but you can use it all over the face like I have. I just find it is such a great formula. As I said, it's gel. It's quite a lightweight liquid. But it seems to just remove all my eye makeup straight away. I usually put it on a cotton pad and put it over my eye and leave it for a few seconds, and once I wipe it away, literally everything comes off. I've tried oil-based makeup removers, especially for the eyes, like the Garnier or even the L'Oreal one, and they really do work, but I really hate oily residue being left on my skin, whereas this one does the job without having any sort of residue afterwards. So I ran out of this a couple of weeks ago, and I had to get it again because my skincare routine is not the same without it, and especially if you wear quite a lot of eye makeup and find it hard to remove, I would definitely give this a go. This is one of my all-time favourite products this year. That's everything for my makeup haul today. As I said, I'll have a skincare haul and probably another random haul coming up soon to get rid of all of this stuff that's hanging around. I hope you enjoyed today's haul, and let me know if you've picked up anything exciting recently or if you've tried any new products that you've really loved. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!